Hey everyone, SW Nation here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel video here on the channel. I'd like to stop and take the time to rank all 12 announced MCU films that have been confirmed by Kevin Feige himself. Please note that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion, and I am joined with my special guest again.
Yo. Ooh, I'm excited for these.
I'm not. This list was very hard for me to do.
It
I
really
could not
was.
get this. Yeah, I could not get this list done. But yeah, like I just said, please know that everything that we will say in this video is just our very own opinion. Our list is certainly not the right list. It is just our list, and you're free to comment down below your ranking of all 12 announced MCU films that have been confirmed by Kevin Feige. So, without further ado, let's get into the ranking. Kicking off my list at number 12, we have Captain Marvel 2. Just on my excitement level for this, it has to go for like a 6 because Captain Marvel, like the
Ah,
first Captain Marvel, I I'm not as harsh to it as many other fans are, but it's just not a film that I would just put in at any time because she just Captain Marvel the character just felt like she was talking down to the Avengers. It was like I can do anything because I'm a woman character, and we already have women characters that can do almost
ah.
everything that a male character can do inside of the MCU, and they don't even act this way. So Captain Marvel 2, it has to go at the bottom of my list because I'm just not that much excited for it because of how bad her first movie was to me. You're number
Ah,
12?
that hurts me. That hurts me.
I don't care.
But
All right, moving on.
my number 12 is actually going Blade because, dude, I have no idea what Blade
Blade.
is. Dude, he's
You
just.
don't know who's
I
Blade?
know who
You
he
don't know
is.
Blade?
I know who he is, but like, I don't care about Blade. Like, yeah, Mahershala
What?
Ali, I know they're getting him back, and I know people are hyped for that, but just the original Blade movies, they were just bad to me. Like, it was just
For real?
cringy, bad, horrible
Whoa.
CGI, cheesy dialogue. I'm just like, why are they trying to reboot Blade? I don't know. That's why it's at number 12.
Hmm. And what's your excitement level on that? Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
0.
0.
I don't care. I told you, I just don't care about Blade.
Ah, dang. Well, coming in my number 11, I have Blade. My excitement
What the?
levels, yeah.
You just got
Hey,
on me. You just got
hey,
on me.
my dude, my excitement levels for this one are the same as Captain Marvel. The other Blade movies, I've never seen them. Never watched those Blade movies ever. You get Mahershala Ali, great actor, to play this role. He looks like he could play Blade. Blade is also a cool character, in my opinion. I would love to see an MCU Blade movie. I don't know how they're going to do that because Blade is a rated R character, and Disney has their brand. So I don't know how they're going to incorporate this
I think it'll
character
be
inside of
fun.
the MCU. But I do believe that I'm fairly liking what Marvel is doing with like incorporating these past characters and also new characters inside of the MCU. So I'm really excited.
All right, my number 11 is actually Shang-Chi. Like, you already know how I feel about
What?
Shang-Chi. I didn't
No,
put
I
it this
don't.
low because I hate it. I just put it this low
Mm-hmm.
because I'm kind of iffy about it. Like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know much about Shang-Chi, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like, what is he gonna be? Is he like magic, martial arts? Is he just like a ninja? I don't know much about Shang-Chi, but I know it's gonna have the Mandarin, like the real Mandarin. But it's just, I don't know. I just haven't really been that intrigued in Shang-Chi. The hearing about the movie didn't make me want to dig deep into his character. It's just one of those one-off things.
What's your excitement level on that one?
Shang-Chi's my excitement. I think I'll put it at like a 5 out of 10 because I'm kind of indifferent
Leave,
about it.
leave.
Like, as I said, I don't know much about Shang-Chi and the Mandarin.
I guess I can understand that because these are like unknown characters that we never,
Yeah.
seen before. So of course, like, how are we gonna get on board with Marvel? But yeah, kicking off my top 10 list, Ant-Man 3. The first
Oh,
Ant-Man I enjoyed. The second Ant-Man I enjoyed also. I feel like at this point the Ant-Man movies know what they are and they embrace that goofy side of it. So I'm really liking what they're doing with Ant-Man here. And even with the director saying that they're putting in like, bigger elements, extending the world of Ant-Man. I'm really
I'm
excited, but
surprised
it's
you
at
put
a
it that
7
low.
for me, but it has to come in at number 10
I'm
because I'm
surprised you
just
put it that
excited.
low. I'm surprised you put it that low. I thought you would be
Yeah.
more excited for Ant-Man. But my 10 is Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. I
Oh,
like I
come
like Fantastic
on.
Four. I like
Come
Fantastic Four. And look,
on.
you know,
Come
I I'll be the
on.
one, who gets put on the stake, but hey, I kind of like Fan Four Stick. there's moments in there that I enjoy.
Get
Okay.
out. Sit down. Sit down. Don't
There's
sit down,
moments
bro.
in
No
fan
longer.
stick that
You
I
will
like.
no longer
Okay.
hand over the podcast. Hand over the
No,
podcast.
I know that that might discredit me. I'm not saying it's good. There's just moments in there I like, but I like the Fantastic Four characters. Like I like the older ones, like the older
Come
ones with Chris
on,
Evans,
dude.
Jessica
This
Alba. Those ones are good,
this guy
but
cannot.
yeah, I didn't do the C.
Bro,
I didn't do the
the
C.
fantastic dude. I love the old
I
Fantastic
do
Four
too,
movies. Like those were the ones that I grew up with.
but I'm just
I
kind of like
love those old
I
Fantastic
just
Four
feel like
movies.
whenever they do a Fantastic Four, it's just been like so much bad that that's all people are gonna see. But it's just I really want to see this movie, but there's just everything above this I just want to see more than another Fantastic Four. But like I said, this was hard to put it, but I have to put it at 10.
All right, and what's your excitement levels for that Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
I like the Fantastic Four. I do want to see them again, so I'm put at a 7. Even though it's this low, I'm put at a 7.
7. Uh, just like you. At number 9, I have Thor: Love and Thunder, and my excitement
Wow.
level for that is 7 also. Yeah.
Wow.
Um.
Really?
Bringing in, yeah. This is the thing. It's like
Wow.
Taika Waititi kind of rewrote the character of Thor, and it
That's
kind of worked.
they had to.
But and it worked. But then when we get inside of Thor: Love and Thunder, they're talking about bringing in Jane Foster again, a character that I did not miss in Thor Ragnarok. I felt like the Thor movies don't need Jane Foster anymore.
Yeah. Thor
We've
doesn't
moved
love
past that
interest.
character. Yeah, especially with her becoming Thor, holding Mjolnir. I don't know, man.
I don't.
I'm just I don't know. They're talking about the script being more romantic. I'm all for that. Taika Waititi, you have my support. I am excited for this film. It's that like my excitement levels are at a 7 right now. But with everything that they said with Jane Foster coming back, I don't know.
Yeah. My number 9 spot belongs to Eternals. You know, Eternals. I don't know much about it. Like I don't know much about the Eternals. I don't know what they're gonna do with this movie. I know a lot of people are like being hyped about this movie. A lot of people are being hyped about Eternals, and it sounds like a pretty cool concept. Like we haven't seen much of it. Like we really don't have
Yeah.
much. Like I do put it this low, but I am kind of excited for it. I'm just wondering, like, wonder what they're gonna do with this. I've heard it might have like a pretty big cast, and I don't know. Big
Yeah.
casts always worry me, but yeah, Eternals is at
Yeah.
number 9, and my excitement for this one, I don't know, probably like a 6. It was just like
6.
it's just kind of like a wait and see.
Yeah. So for my number 8, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Mm.
We just did the Volume 2 podcast. You can check that out
Yeah.
on the regular podcast. Link is always in the description and in the comment section. And we just did one on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And we were like disappointed. I mean, I think
I was
you
disappointed. I remember
yeah.
that movie being a lot better than it actually was.
Yeah, so we were pretty disappointed in Volume 2. Volume 1, S tier movie. Loved it.
Mm.
Volume 2, B minus. Kind of it's a little bit lower than the original. But I think Volume 3 might be better than Volume 2. James Gunn actually might do good with this version of Guardians of the Galaxy because Gamora is not there and they're looking for Gamora, and also bringing in Thor might be a great concept. Also, Guardians are going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder. Volume 3, the script is already done. All they need to do is just shoot the movie. And I feel like James Gunn might do good with this one. I mean, they gave him a little bit too much control in Volume 2, and I think that's why that movie turned out the way it is. But I think if they just back off the control a little bit and just bring back what made the first Guardians of the Galaxy good, then I think we got a great movie on our hands.
My number 8 is actually Ant-Man 3 because I like the first two Ant-Mans. I love the first one. I love the second one. I think they're both
Yeah.
outstanding movies. But Ant-Man 3, like, wow, disrespect much?
I'm not disrespecting. It's just
Ant-Man 3 is just, like I said, we
outstanding.
don't have much info on it. Ant-Man 3, I am excited. I do love seeing Scott Lang, Hope, Hank Pym. I do want to see what they can do if they kind of like they said they're gonna bring in like more. What did they say they're gonna bring in like more serious stuff? I've always loved the Ant-Man character, but I don't know. I still feel weird kind of putting it at number 8 because that feels pretty low.
For my number 7, I have Fantastic Four. Um, Like I just said, I grew up with the Fantastic Four movies. I just feel like with Fantastic Four, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, as
That
Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, maybe that could work out.
Invisible Woman.
I'm liking the details about
Is
it.
that actually
Yeah,
her name? Like Invisible? Like what's her like comic name? Like is that like?
Sue
Because I know.
Storm. And like even with talks to get John Krasinski to write the script and direct and star in Fantastic Four,
Oh,
hey, I'm excited, man. That's my excitement levels are at a 7 still, but I'm really excited for Fantastic Four. I want to see what they're going to do with this, and I think that inside of the MCU hands with Kevin Feige producing is going to be a great movie.
with number 7, I feel bad for putting it here, especially in recent events. Black Panther 2.
Oh my God,
Black
get
Panther 2.
out,
Listen,
get
listen.
out.
Black Panther 2 was originally much higher. Like Black Panther 2 was originally like top 5, top 3. But with the
Mm-hmm.
recent events of, the passing of Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace,
Yes.
just I don't know what they're gonna do with this movie and I'm kinda scared for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know what's gonna go in this movie or like are they gonna write T'Challa out? But I'm just scared for Black Panther 2 now. Right now I just think it's in a weird spot, with everything going on and I don't know. Like, should they just not do this movie? I don't know. I'm worried about Black Panther 2. That's why I gotta put it at 7.
Man, what's your excitement levels, dude? I feel bad.
Originally, it was 10 out of 10. Like,
Uh,
so hype. But now, I just don't know. I don't know. It's just question mark out of 10. What's gonna happen
mm.
with this movie?
Coming in at my number 6, I have Black Widow. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I got Eternals at number 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Eternals seems like a cool concept. You get a baddie Angelina Jolie, bro. You get Salma Hayek. You get a diverse cast. You get like, I'm very excited for this movie because even in Guardians, you didn't have that much of a diverse cast. But with Eternals, we see black people, we see Mexicans, we see Chinese, we see Indian. I'm loving this cast, man. I think that's what's kind of bringing me more towards Marvel Phase 4 because I'm loving the fact that they're going more with diversity. This cast just looks beautiful, man. I'm very excited for Eternals.
Well, my number 6 is actually gonna be Volume 3 of Guardians in the Galaxy. Guardians
Oh,
and the
come
Galaxy.
on, man. How?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Come on, man.
I don't
How?
know. Volume 3, there's just like everything above this is just like hype overload. And Guardians is always like their little standalone thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone likes the Guardians, but after Volume 2, ugh, like I thought Volume 2 was just so good. Dude, I used to think Volume 2
Hey,
was so good. After
but what I told
rewatching
you,
it,
dude, I told you Guardians 2 was a bad movie.
I know,
Y'all
but I
didn't
went in
listen.
with an open mind. I went in with an open mind. But Volume 3, like you said, I'm glad that they got James Gunn back
Yeah,
to do his movie. Volume 3, it's one of those movies that, I don't have to see it in theaters when it comes out. No, it's
Guardians 3,
something I have
yeah,
to
just
be waiting for midnight showing. It's just something that's like, oh yeah, Guardian 3, I'll check it out.
before we get into our top 5, we like to take the time to say that if you are a fan of Marvel, which you probably are, that's why you're watching this video, click that playlist up above for everything Marvel related that I have on my channel. Also, if you are a fan of the MCU, I am doing an MCU rewatch on the podcast. It's called a regular podcast. And that link is in the description and in the comment section. And we will be uploading Spider-Man Homecoming on Monday. Also, I am doing a companion video to this on that podcast channel. So go over there and check out the regular podcast. It's anything but we're going to be ranking the Marvel TV shows that are going to be coming on Disney Plus. So please go over there and check out the regular podcast. Without further ado, let's get into our top 5. Kicking off my top 5 list has got to go to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten
Ah,
Rings. Bro, my
yeah.
anticipation levels for this is at an 8.
I
Getting,
just
bro, like a Jackie Chan style Marvel movie? Are you kidding me? Dude, my whole growing up was Ninja Turtles, Ninjago, Power Rangers, Chinese like martial arts. I love that type of stuff, man. I'm all for it.
ah,
Shang-Chi, I'm waiting in the theater to see this, man. I'm really all for it. You're getting a Chinese director, Chinese cast, a mostly Chinese cast. Bro, I'm excited for this, dude. And then you also bringing in the real Mandarin. Come on, man. I love what Marvel is doing. Marvel is giving us more diversity, and I love that.
my 5 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Hey,
No!
calm down.
No!
Calm down. You
No!
calm down
Are
with
you
your
serious?
Shang-Chi loving. Yes, Multiverse of Madness. And listen, I just said my top five, they could shift any day. I just
Oh
think that
my god.
Doctor Strange, I love the first Doctor Strange. But with that being said, I love Doctor Strange. Like we watched that movie like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Exactly.
I love that movie. And and Multiverse of Madness saying they're gonna bring in more horror elements with Sam Raimi. Scarlet Witch is gonna be in it. I'm excited for this movie. Like I want to see it, but these next four, I think I want to see over it. But this is a movie I want to be there. Midnight release, see it in
Yeah,
theaters,
opening night.
opening night.
Yeah. So at number 4, I have Black Panther 2. Number 9, Anticipation. The thing is, with recent things that they're doing right now, with like Chadwick Boseman passing away, it is tragic.
Hmm.
And I feel like, Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa, he's the king. He's the king. And I just have faith in what Ryan Coogler and what Kevin Feige is going to do with this sequel. Obviously, it's going to be delayed, so Aquaman 2 is going to have the spotlight for that year because they're going to be releasing during the same year. But obviously, Black Panther 2 is going to get delayed. They just got to figure out the story details and everything. But you know, 9 times out of 10, I think Kevin Feige knew what was going on with Chadwick Boseman's health. I'm just excited to see more of Wakanda, more of the Black Panther mythos, and I feel like I have faith in Marvel that they're going to do good with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, because I feel like Chadwick Boseman wouldn't want anybody like he wouldn't want Marvel to stop making Black Panther movies.
My number four.
Here we come. Here it
My number
comes,
four.
dude. Better not be some BS.
Cat Marvel 2.
Are
Ooh,
you serious?
dude, I love Cat Marvel. I loved her first movie. I loved
Is
her in
this
Endgame. Dude,
is this serious?
like
Oh
as I
my
said,
god.
like these top five, they're honestly interchangeable. Cat Marvel 2. I don't know. Ever since I heard they were doing a second one, I've just been like hyped. This is a movie I want to see opening night if I can. Uh,
Mm.
I love Cat Marvel. I love Brie Larson's portrayal of Cat Marvel, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really excited to see her get her own second movie.
Kicking off my top 3 list, Black Widow.
Hmm.
Anticipation, hype out of 10. I mean, Black Widow, I'm ready for that movie, dude. Just
Yeah.
release it. I'm ready. I don't They put it out on Disney Plus, they're not gonna get all of their money back. But
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
Black they're not gonna get their money
Hey
back.
man, I don't know.
It's almost a $200 million film. They're
Hey,
not gonna
look,
get their money back from
it's your
Disney
list.
Plus.
I'm not gonna diss you. I just don't agree.
The moment Scarlett Johansson get her own movie, the world shuts down. That is trifling of the world. But yeah, man, Black Widow, I just cannot wait. They're gonna have a new Black Widow. I heard that the trailer is mind blowing. It's better than the other 2 trailers, so it's gonna get you really amped up, really hyped. I'm ready to see this, dude.
My number three. My number three. These the last three, they were hard to put. They were really hard to put. But I mean, then
Oh, really?
at the bottom of
Mm-hmm.
the three, number three,
Uh
Thor:
huh.
Love
Yeah.
and
Uh huh.
Thunder. No, I feel like this is just. I loved
Mm-hmm.
Taika Waititi's Ragnarok. Like
Mm-hmm.
Thor 3 was such a great way to retcon, the old Thor that people, didn't vibe with for the majority, and just putting him in his own funny odyssey. Like Thor Ragnarok's one of the best Marvel movies, obviously. But Thor Love and
Yeah.
Thunder, like I've been hyped for this movie, but there has been some alarming stuff that I've heard that don't really sit well with me, like Jane Foster coming back. I really don't like
Mm-hmm.
Jane Foster. And it's nothing against Natalie Portman. I just don't like what they did with Jane Foster and how she was written. I think she's kind of
Mm-hmm.
bland, and her only character trait is in love with Thor. And just hearing like how they might replace Chris Hemsworth with Natalie Portman, Jane Foster, I was like, that
Yeah.
that would suck. I just hope like this movie's good. Like I'm really excited for it. It's at number three. I hope it's good, but I hope all the rumors we've been hearing about it aren't true. I
Mm-hmm.
Please just don't be true.
Yep, my runner-up got to go to Spider-Man 3. Anticipation level for that is at number 10. The way that they left things off in Far From Home just gets me amped up for Spider-Man 3. Like, a lot of people are not really excited for Spider-Man 3 because, they put themselves in a predicament where, like, you can't go the classic Spider-Man route. But I feel like I have more trust in Marvel with the Spider-Man character
Yeah.
because of the fact that they've given us 2 good Spider-Man movies. One of them is great, the other one is not. But Spider-Man 3, I'm just excited for that. They left off with a cliffhanger. I want to see how it gets resolved. I'm ready to see him on the run. Maybe Daredevil might be in it, maybe not. Who knows? But I'm just really excited for Spider-Man 3. I wish it didn't get delayed, but COVID-19. So what can you do?
My number two is going to Spider-Man 3. We share number two,
Oh,
right?
just like me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He's the best Spider-Man to me. And I
Mm.
really loved Far From Home. Like Far From Home was amazing. Homecoming was amazing. Like they're taking Spider-Man in such a new direction with these films that we really haven't seen on screen. Like I think Tom Holland is like the most unique Spider-Man right now
Mm-hmm.
because and I don't know, I'm just
It's
like
it's the
super
fact that
excited.
he's young.
Yeah,
I think
like
it's the
I
fact
feel
that
like
he's
Tom Holland
young.
really captures Spider-Man perfectly. Like when I think of Spider-Man, I think of Tom Holland, and I think that means they did a great job. And their past two movies have been a hit for me, success to me, and I really think that they're gonna do the same with Spider-Man 3. I really believe that they're gonna deliver.
Coming in at my number one has got to go to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Mm,
10 out of 10, dude. I am ready for this movie. You get somebody like Sam Raimi to come in, do the horror aspects. We didn't even know who could like replace Scott Derrickson. Bring in Sam Raimi. That's the guy. You bring in Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, WandaVision will lead into Doctor Strange 2. So who knows what's going to go on in that show with the horror elements in that show and then bring them into here. Scarlet Witch might go crazy. Scarlet Witch might become the villain. Who knows what they're going to do, but I'm just ready to see this. It's a multiverse of madness. So we're going to see some craziness. We're going to see some twisty, mind bending stuff. The same stuff that we saw in the first Doctor Strange, which I loved so much. We're going to see it here, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever.
all right, with my number one, it's going to Black Widow. Black Widow. I just don't know what the why, but Black Widow hype right now is just like all-time high. I think it's
For you?
because yeah, because we've all been at home. No new movies are coming out. We haven't had Marvel movies in forever. Just something Marvel, and like as you said, right, the world shuts down right as Black Widow's getting her own solo movie. And the things we've
Mm-hmm.
seen from the trailers, like leaked photos, set photos, this movie just looks great. I think this movie's
Yeah.
just gonna be awesome. Like it's at top.
Yeah.
This is the. I don't know why. I never thought I'd be this hyped for a Black Widow movie, but no, it's at my number one list. Like this movie, I want to see this movie. I want to be there opening night, midnight showing, whatever. Be the first one in the seat. I want to just see this movie. I wish we could just have it here now.
All right, so that is it for the ranking. Please know that everything that we did say in this video was just our very own opinions. Our list is certainly not the right list. It was just our list, and you are free to comment down below your ranking of all confirmed MCU movies. You can add in anything you want. We don't care. And Jonathan, where can we find you on the internet?
As always, just the regular podcast. We upload every Monday. Past few weeks we released Snyder Cut Theory, so if you're a fan of DC, Avengers game,
Yeah.
so if you're a fan of that game, and as you said, every Monday we upload a new podcast. Currently we're on the MCU Rewatch, so just come check us out every Monday if you want to just sit back, listen to a nice podcast about some Marvel stuff.
Yeah, guys, go over there and check out the regular podcast. It's anything but. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.